Hi, this is Alan Cho. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create your own custom behavior. Now, as you can see, I've already drawn a square on the stage, and I've already written some code here. It's just a simple particle effect with source at the center of the stage. And now, what I wish to do is to shrink the particle when they exceed this rectangular boundary. So clearly we're going to use the rect trigger. And we're going to create a custom behavior to shrink down the size of the particle. So we're going to change the scale of the particle, and I'm going to name the custom behavior scale change behavior. Now I'm going to switch to Flash Develop and create my own class. First, I'll save the class as scale change behavior. Okay, and I'm gonna write the class definition package, and we're gonna use two packages. The first one is the emitter package, and the second one is the behavior package. Okay, close the brace and public class scale change behavior. Behavior extends behavior. Okay, and in this behavior, we're going to multiply the particle scale by a factor. So we're going to give it a property factor, and we can define this. We can give the factor a value in the constructor parameter. So I'm going to type public function scale change behavior, and we're going to pass in the specified value. Okay, and assign this value to the factor property. And now, as we did in the previous tutorial to the custom behavior trigger, now we're going to override the method from the superclass, the behavior class, which is the behave method. Public override function behave. And this method is called if a behavior trigger is triggered, which means the test method of the trigger returns true, and then the emitter would pass the particle data to this behave method, and here's where you can do your you can do your altering the properties and other stuff to the particles here. So a single parameter is a particle data object, which contains the information for a single particle. And here, in this behavior, we just simply want to multiply the scale of the particle by a factor. So I'll just simply type pd.scale, which is the scale data information of the particle. I'm going to multiply it by the factor. Okay, and this is what we want to do. Very simple. And go back to Flash. I'm going to add several lines of code here. So first, we're going to create a rectangular trigger. Rect trigger. And I'm going to check the square spec. 220, 100, 200, 200. 220, 100, and 200, 200. Which is the XY coordinate of the upper left corner and the width and height. Okay, and then now it's time to create our scale change behavior, SCB. So let's say we're going to give it a factor of 0.7. Okay, and add this behavior to the trigger. and add this behavior to the behavior trigger to the particle. P add behavior trigger RT. Oops, typo here. It should be SCB. Okay, let's test our movie. So as you can see, when the particle exceeds this rectangle, it triggers the rectangular trigger. So on each step, a particle's scale is multiplied by a factor here, 0.7. So when the particle exceeds this rectangular boundary, it shrinks by a factor of 0.7. Okay, so this is how you create your own custom behavior.